Hi, my name is Shauna Romero, and I'm the Community Training Coordinator here at San Diego Humane Society. I'm here today to talk about Kong Stuffing 101. Kongs are a wonderful way to engage your dog both mentally and physically without you having to be there. If stuffed correctly, Kongs can keep your dogs busy for up to 45 minutes. So today we're going to go over the different levels of Kongs and the degrees of difficulties with those levels of Kongs. We start off with the easiest or basic Kong because that'll teach the dog how to get the food out of the Kong in a less frustrating way. So our first level Kong is basically all dry food. So we're going to stuff the Kong so that it's completely filled with the dry food. And once it's full, we're going to go ahead and give the dog the Kong, and then they'll learn to throw it around to get the kibble out. So this is the easiest way for the dog to learn that if they throw the Kong around a little bit, they get the food out and they get their reward. So level 2 Kong is filling the Kong 3/4 of the way with dry food. Last quarter, fill with some sort of a wet substance. So it could be dog food, it could be organic pumpkin, it could be plain yogurt or plain cottage cheese. So once we fill that hole up, just 1/4 of the way, then we're going to go ahead and give that to the dog, and they have to learn to work through the wet food to get to the dry food. A level 3 Kong is 3/4 dry, 1/4 wet, and then placed in the freezer until completely frozen. That should take your dog about 20 minutes to get through the frozen wet to the dry. Level 4 is a mixture of your wet and dry food. So you can either, again, use pumpkin, yogurt, cottage cheese, or dog food. Today we have dog food. And we're going to go ahead and stuff the Kong completely full with the wet and dry mixture. Once you've completely filled the Kong with the stuff, then you can go ahead and hand this to the dog, and they will have to now learn how to get all of the food out of the Kong. And then our last level, which is level 5, is wet and dry mixed together, stuffed in the Kong, placed in the freezer. Once the Kong is frozen, you can hand this to your dog, and it will take your dog about 45 minutes to get through the entire Kong. You don't want to skip ahead levels unless your dog is familiar with the Kong. Levels are designed to decrease any stress or frustration for the animal. If you skip ahead and immediately give your animal a level 5 Kong, they may give up and lose interest. Kongs are great to give out when you're leaving the house. This allows your dog to look forward to you leaving rather than being sad you're gone. They're also good to give out when you know you're having company over, especially if your dog is super excited by people coming. Give your dog a Kong a couple minutes before they come. Your dog should keep busy with that rather than jumping all over your guests. And it's also a great way to slow your dog down from eating. If you have a dog that gobbles down their food in 2 minutes, the Kong will slow them down.